What's going on, guys? We had some technical difficulties because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm new to YouTube streaming, so yeah. If you saw the first part of the video, congrats. Deleted it. Hopefully nobody sees that mistake. But let's talk about real quick about the market. Should we buy, sell, or what should we do? Well, it just depends on where you're at right now. If you bought in December, then that means the market has been going kind of slow lately, especially if you bought Bitcoin. And I've been telling people not to buy Bitcoin. It's good. It's good technology. It's a good long-term hold, but it just seems that Bitcoin's not a lot of investors are going to Bitcoin anymore because they get into Bitcoin, they try to make a transaction and it's like $10, $20. It just depends on what time and how congested the network is. It just seems that Bitcoin's just a little bit too slow right now, so it's not really something that people want to buy. So they buy Litecoin Ethereum. First thing that people do when they get to Coinbase is buy Litecoin Ethereum because they see that it's cheaper, it's faster, and it doesn't take as long as Bitcoin. So I've been telling people not to buy Bitcoin, and if you put your money into Ethereum, then you probably would have been better off. But I don't know. It just I'm not a financial advisor, so what if you did or not? I don't know. Can't tell you what to do because I don't want to get sued by you guys. Talk to your financial person or whatever. Okay, so let's talk about real quick about what's going on. So in order to do that, we gotta look at some charts. And charts are fun. Charts are awesome. So let's talk about the charts. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do when I'm looking at Bitcoin, I'm not really convinced by Bitcoin. I told you it's slow. It's too expensive. It's just outdated technology, man. Nobody wants to buy Bitcoin anymore. And it's really hard to double your profits, double your investment in Bitcoin because this stuff's at 9,000. For you to double your money, if you invest at $9,000, then Bitcoin's gonna have to go to 18,000. That's a lot of money. So it's easier just to buy like a coin like Litecoin or Ethereum. I mean, I could easily see Ethereum doing the same numbers that Bitcoin did on its rally up. So right now, should we buy, sell, or hodl? Hodl. Huh. Well, it looks like Bitcoin hit some all-time highs. And after Bitcoin hit some all-time highs, it's just been going down. It's been in a downtrend. It's been giving us some false hope, but no matter what, it's been, it went down right here and then it went back up here. We saw some hope right here. We thought we were going to rally back, but it feels like some people were just caught in a bull trap. So I guess if you bought in right here, you would have made some profits going up, and hopefully you sell it around here. So it would have been a good idea to sell right there, but ever since then, it's just going down. It's just been in a downtrend for a very long time, ever since the 12th of December. So it's been going down for a while, guys, and I don't know if Bitcoin's gonna go back to 20,000 anytime soon. It might be a while, and if it ever goes back to 20,000, that's saying that people are still gonna be interested in Bitcoin, and people are gonna be buying in again, and then it's gonna be they're gonna realize Bitcoin's just outdated. So right now, I did make some money off this little dip right here because one of the guys I follow, he's a really cool guy. He's so awesome that I'm not gonna tell you his name because if you guys knew who he was, you guys would stop following me. Can't have that. Stay your ass right there. But okay, so he basically told me that 8,300 was a great time to buy some Bitcoin. And he wasn't 100% right, but it was pretty dang close. I mean, it touched that line, and I put in a buy order in profit. Even after it went up to 9,000, it still dropped. I'm still in profit right now. So really smart. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys this. I love crypto. I love crypto. He's a very smart guy. Definitely listen to him. I love crypto. Check him out. Tell him that Mr. Crypto Royal sent you guys over there. But he told me to buy around here. Now I bought it. I'm like, all right, he's a smart guy. And I said $8,000 per Bitcoin is freaking dirt cheap. And usually when I buy Bitcoin, I don't like buying at the bottom. Buying at the bottom, it's hard to buy at the bottom because you never know when the bottom's gonna be. Like right now, everybody was like some people, new traders will be like, oh, Bitcoin's pretty low, $9,000 per Bitcoin. It possibly can't go any lower. Let me buy it right now. And they say, oh, a little green candle, it's going back up. Oh my god, and it drops to 8,300. So I wouldn't really buy anytime right now because you think you found the bottom. Like right now, everybody's like, oh, 8,300 must be the bottom. No, slowly roll, slowly roll. We don't know what the bottom is. Right now, we're just playing a waiting game. We're just seeing what's going on right now. And it just seems that Bitcoin is going to try to test that 8,300 level again. Now, if it breaks it, I know even a basic trader like me knows this. Well, I wouldn't call myself basic. I did Forex, but But if it breaks that level right there, I could see it going down a lot further. How low it could go? I mean, once it breaks that 8,300 support line, it just depends, man. It'll be a waiting game. It'll just be a guessing game. You could put up you could do all the technical analysis you want on the charts. Right now, like Bitcoin is just doing its own thing. So if we break that 8,300 support, we'll probably see some more downwards action because it just seems like Bitcoin has not recovered in the last month. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Bitcoin comes back. We all still love the king. He brought us here in the first place. So let's talk about Ethereum real quick and see what's going on with that. Now let's say, okay, so 26. So right when Bitcoin hit the all-time highs, what was that? When Bitcoin hit its all-time highs, man, Ethereum wasn't doing that. Wait, go back to 12. Oh, 16. All right, so when Bitcoin hit its all-time highs, here's where Ethereum was at, right around here. So it's right around $600. Holy crap, guys. So even after Bitcoin was starting to go down, it seems that Ethereum just been kicking butt. It's been taking names. And even after it reached that 1,400 all-time high, it went down back to like 700. And this would have been a great buy opportunity, but remember, you can never predict the lows. It could probably even go even lower, but that would have been a great little buying opportunity. And it just seems that Ethereum has held its value more. And this makes sense because Ethereum is second-generation technology, and second-generation technology is so much better than first-generation technology like Bitcoin. You have all these tokens that are built on Ethereum network. So, I mean, even if anything happens to the market, I think Ethereum is going to be one of those guys that are still going to be chugging along because you have an actual service there. Most of these coins don't really have a service, like Dogecoin. I mean, you could say it's a currency, but who are we kidding? It's a great meme coin, but on the surface, it seems funny, it seems cool, you can make some money on it, but if you really get down to it, Dogecoin doesn't really provide a good product or service. So it's mostly just hype, and it's just what's the word for it? Dogecoin is more of a luxury, of a silly luxury you could just buy and speculate on. I mean, all cryptos are, so is stock, but still, it just seems that Ethereum has more value. I feel like it has the ability to just survive a dip like this, and it has. I mean, it hasn't really lost much of its value besides just $700. And, long term, it's been on an upward trend while Bitcoin's been on a downward trend for a very long time. So we just see this downward trend. Ethereum has just been chugging along. I mean, it has broke our trend a little bit, but even then, it's not that bad. I mean, $1,000 per Ethereum. A month ago, it was like at $700. So we're still in profit in Ethereum, and I like Ethereum. So I like that kid behind it. So it's just a good project, and we see that Ethereum is probably gonna. I hope that Ethereum is gonna take over Bitcoin. I mean, just Bitcoin's not really a great cryptocurrency right now. I still love it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that Bitcoin's a piece of crap. I'm just saying, let's look at the facts here. It's slow. It's first generation technology. I mean, I still love it, but we gotta look at the facts here and think with a clear mind. We can't get emotionally attached to these coins because they don't care about us. I mean, if you didn't sell around this area and you're still hodling, that's on you. Your money. I'm not a financial trader. But let's look at Litecoin. Man, Litecoin, let's see, around 1,600. Yeah, Litecoin has been having a beautiful run ever since Bitcoin crashed. So right here's when Bitcoin reached an all-time high. So it seems like Ethereum has just followed Bitcoin. So it hit a higher high, and then after that, it just dipped, came back, dipped. But overall, it's been the same downward trend that Bitcoin has been in. So, follows it definitely to a T. So it just seems that Litecoin has just been following the same trend as Bitcoin. And it's going pretty low. But still, if you invested like a long time ago, you should be fine. But you know, you guys gotta be smart sometimes. I know you guys like to hodl all the time, but you know, I want you guys to also sell when you're at crazy profits, because I would never buy an all-time high, but I will buy the dips for sure. And you also you should probably sell at all-time high soon. And sometimes this doesn't work 100%, because I remember with VeChain, I bought in pretty early, and you know, VeChain was still pumping along while the market was, you know, going down, and VeChain was still pumping along. It's like, hey, I probably got to sell VeChain because it's my strategy to sell my coin when it's at all-time high. So I would watch VeChain. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sell right here, and I sold. And then VeChain went down a little bit, but guess what? VeChain just kept on chugging along, going even higher. So your strategy is not 100%, and you can do all the analysis you want, but you're not always gonna be 100% right. So you're just gonna be okay with just like, all right, I took profits, I'm okay with that. I mean, you could play the what if game. It's like, oh man, if I just held on a little bit longer, I would have had a freaking Lambo. I would have had a freaking Lambo. You can't think like that. It's just say like, all right, just even if you take a loss, like, all right, this is what I said, and I'm gonna stick to it. You gotta be disciplined, because you can't trade emotionally. You can't have any emotion to these coins because they don't care about us. So it just seems that Litecoin's on a downtrend. So now that we're talking about all this, Litecoin's pretty cheap right now. If there's one coin I am going to buy right now, it's Litecoin. I mean, just these prices, $138 for Litecoin, $9,000, about $9,000 for Bitcoin. I mean, for me to double my money in Bitcoin, Bitcoin's supposed to go to 18,000. For me to double my money in Litecoin, I just need to go to 300 or a little bit less than 300. So I see Litecoin as a good investment. You can't buy right now. I'm not telling you guys to buy right now because you don't know the bottom. It could go even lower. It could go to this level where it's at $60. You just don't know with this market. A lot of crazy things are happening. It's unregulated, so the banks are just basically just having their way with your body. So just be very careful. Don't try to buy the bottoms, because you think you might find the bottom and it just might go even lower. So my verdict for these three coins, the top three coins in my opinion, is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So what are we gonna do with these coins? So what I want to do, Bitcoin, I wouldn't buy it. I have some Bitcoin, but I'm not gonna buy some more. I'm just gonna hold those coins and see what happens. I still think Bitcoin might go past 10,000, but you just don't know with this market. Ethereum, look, I am just an Ethereum fanboy. I'm telling you guys right now. I love the service behind it. I love that tokens are being built on top of it. I love the team behind it, man. They're talking about shards. They're talking about all these crazy updates that are coming up that's gonna make Ethereum a lot better. I mean, even Neo is a great coin to hold long term. Icon, the Korean coin. I mean, all these coins are great. It just seems that Bitcoin doesn't have enough razzle dazzle for me to just believe in it as much as I used to. When I first met Bitcoin, I was in love with it, but you know, that love eventually goes away, and I'm just more intrigued by these other coins that are actually trying to do something else. I mean, it just seems like the Bitcoin core team is just holding this coin back. I mean, we gotta have some upgrades to Bitcoin. We gotta have some smart contracts, and it just doesn't have it. So I'm not really. I would just, if you have Bitcoin, just hodl it. That's all. The only thing you should do. This is not our financial trading advice. Just do what you gotta do, but I would just hold this coin and see what happens. If you lose your money, then you gotta be okay with that, because we only play with money that we're okay with losing. So Ethereum, it's still in the upwards trend. It broke that trend a little bit, but I still think that we could definitely see that Ethereum might test this support line right here. So I will probably just wait to see what happens. So right now I wouldn't really buy Ethereum. I wouldn't buy anything, because I get some confirmation from the market that tells me that, hey, we're going back we're going back up. We're going back to a bull market. Right now we're a little bit bearish. So we'll see what happens. Ethereum's held itself pretty well, but I would probably buy I would see if I could get some Ethereum at $700. If I see Ethereum at $700, I am jumping in head first, not even breathing. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna buy Ethereum at this levels, but we'll see what happens. Either way, Ethereum at $1,000. Well, not $1,000. Yeah, $1,000 is a good price, especially for the long term. I mean, if Ethereum goes to $10,000, that's 10 extra investment. That's pretty awesome, guys. And I could probably do it by the end of the year. Right now, you're getting a great discount. So I would buy Ethereum once it gets cheaper. If you have Ethereum already, just hodl it. If you, I doubt any of you guys are in profit in Ethereum unless you bought all the way back there, then just freaking hodl it, man. You're deep in profit. This shouldn't even scare you. Oh yeah, early adopters. We're not worried. We bought a long time ago. You guys that joined in December and not in January, I'm sorry. We picked the worst time to invest. If you invest in Bitcoin, definitely. If you invest in Bitcoin, oh my God, you've been having a nightmare. Just plan some strategies, guys. Litecoin. I am loving this cheap Litecoin, guys. Come on, you're gonna tell me a coin that went to almost 400 is not worth buying at 138? I won't buy anytime soon. I don't really unless it gets to on this level. We'll see right now. Let's throw some Fibonacci up in there. Just get some real rough estimates. I really don't throw Fibonacci charts. I don't throw Fibonacci retracements that often if I'm just rushing like this, but didn't really respect something right here. Respected this line, didn't respect anything right here. Kind of respected this line, kind of respected that line. Definitely respect that right there. So I don't really feel like this Fibonacci levels are that strong. Yeah, I kind of had some support right there. So right now, maybe if it just looking at some really crappy Fibonacci levels, it might go back to $120. But we don't know. We still gotta wait what's happening. Right now, it's a bloodbath between the Facebook ads, all this FUD, India. I think the thing with India was that everybody was making it seem like they were gonna ban crypto outright, but that's completely false. They're just trying to regulate it, and it just pisses me off. As some people have this much power on the market, like a stupid little article or people just saying a bunch of stuff have this much power over the market. So right now, it's not looking too good. If you bought all the way back here, then you're okay. I would just hodl. But I'm definitely looking at Litecoin as a buy. I'm excited. So Bitcoin, hodl, or sell. Just depends where you're at. I really don't know, guys. I can't tell you what to do. Bitcoin's not looking too good right now. Ethereum, I would definitely gonna wait and make a buy. Litecoin, oh man, it's looking like a juicy buy. It just has to get lower. If it gets to $100 or I don't know, if it gets to like $110, $120, and then right now we're just gonna watch the market. We're gonna be patient. We're not gonna get into trades. You guys, you don't have to be in a trade all the time. Just relax. You don't have to trade because sometimes it's best just to wait for the market to do its thing to show you where it's going. Because it could go down some more or it could go back up, but you won't really know until you just wait it out. So just wait it out and then decide what you want to do. So this has been Crypto Royals. Hopefully this is going to help somebody out. If you guys didn't like this video, just tell me how can I improve the video right there in the comments. So I hope you guys have a great day and hopefully you guys make some money. This is not financial trading advice, but I still want to tell you guys good day. Peace. Wrong one. Stop.